All right, so this is the Nerdy Nonsense podcast. We're just two nerdy guys that like to talk about stuff. This is episode 66.
We're getting close.
We're getting very close. Yeah, I didn't really do a whole lot this week. I don't know if you did. There was some minor news, not anything crazy that I know of, but
I have some stuff.
So I guess I can start. I didn't really do too much. I played a little bit more of. I didn't really have a whole lot of time this week to do too much, but I did play more of Cult of the Lamb, which I died for the first time. I think in the second half of the first region.
Okay.
Place,
yeah.
Which sucked. So I stopped playing after that because I lost all of my stuff.
Ooh.
But I still like the game. The combat I'm still trying to get used to. There's a little bit of like a learning curve there with some stuff, but I like it so far still. I mean, other than that, What We Do in the Shadows. I don't think I watched this newest episode. No, I didn't.
Oh, you haven't?
I watched last week's episode on Friday last week. Or Sunday.
What was last week? I'm trying to remember.
It says it was something about urgent care.
That was this week.
Right. Last week was the local news one.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Which I thought was really good.
Yeah, that was funny.
And the only other show that we really watched, and it was only because like you can kind of zone out and the new season's coming out soon.
Mm-hmm.
Was Summer Camp Island. We rewatched season 2, and then we got all the way to season 4, I think. No, yeah, we got all the way to season 4. So now we're on season 5. Which we didn't start yet. I think season 6 just came out not that long ago.
So you're getting close.
Yes, so we can binge the rest of it and finish it tomorrow, hopefully. And then yesterday, or the day before yesterday and yesterday, I kind of jumped on just because with Twitch Prime, I've been getting some stuff for because I'm sure that you use it too, the Twitch gaming thing.
I seen it. I haven't really checked it out.
So depending on the month, they give away free stuff. Like in Fallout 76, they gave a bunch of like bonus items,
and
then some free stuff to decorate your encampment with, and some other things. And I've been kind of stockpiling stuff for the last, I want to say 2 or 3 months. And I went back on Thursday and yesterday, and I started playing it again just so that I could get all the stuff that I had gotten through Twitch or Amazon Gaming, whatever they call it now.
Yeah.
And I ran into a couple of people who started shooting at me, and I ran away, and then they left me alone, and I just kind of like did my own thing for a little bit. So I played like 2 hours or 3 hours. Everything's a lot more different than I remember it, and the like leveling system is so much more complicated than I remember. So I had to like remember how to play again. But it was pretty fun. And then I just spent like a couple days watching people playing Baldur's Gate, which came out a week ago, I think.
Oh yeah, yeah. Just recently, I see people talking about the game.
I played Baldur's Gate 2 when that came out, and that was a long time ago, I think. But I don't remember a whole lot of the game. Yeah, Baldur's Gate 2 came out in 2000. But it was fun. I remember the game being a lot of fun, and I remember liking it more than Diablo. And Diablo and it are kind of compared because they're top-down action RPG type games. But
Yeah,
Baldur's Gate has more of like a D&D, you roll for charisma, roll for certain things kind of feel to it, which I
yeah,
like a little bit more.
yeah. On the things that I've been seeing, I think there's like one dice that is constantly rolling, and if you get bad rolls or something like that, you get obviously bad stuff happening to your character or something like that.
Yeah, it. This one seems like it's a lot more enhanced than the first two games, and I haven't
Mm,
played the second game in a long time, probably about 20 years. But I remember liking it a lot, and I remember liking it specifically just because of that kind of chance element to it. And let's be honest, it wasn't really that much of a chance back then because randomized numbers weren't really that easy to do in video games back then. But um, yeah, I kind of I know we were talking the other day about uh, buying new games, and that's one of the games that I really, really, really want to buy. But I don't know if I should buy it for PC or if I should get it for PS5. I'm
mm,
leaning more towards PS5, but we'll see. But I've been watching people play that and having a lot of fun, and the story looks really, really good.
yeah.
So I'm really excited to play it. Plus, it launched without any patches. It launched like as a full game, no DLC, no add-ons that were not cosmetic as pre-order bonuses and stuff. So a lot of studios are a little bit worried because they're changing the landscape again of video gaming, which is kind of cool.
Mm.
So yeah, I think that does it for me for this week.
For me, let's see. So I've been continuing watching JoJo. Uh, what was the last thing that I said last week? I can't remember.
You started season 2.
Oh, I finished season 4 today. I'm on part
Wow,
five.
that was fast.
I'm on part 5 right now. So yeah, today I finished the part 4. Uh, then like I said, I'm maybe 10 episodes in part 5. Uh, I enjoyed. I think out of all of them, part 3 so far is the best. With Jotaro and everyone going to fight Dio. Part
Deal.
Dio. Yeah, part 4. It was fun. It was nice. Although the main character, Josuke, for some reason I think he didn't get the spotlight as much. There were other characters in this season that got the spotlight more. And the bad guy at the end was really cool, and I like the way how he was taken care of. Right now, on part 5, I think the main character is a little OP on his powers.
Yeah, a lot
So,
of people have said that.
yeah,
I
so
think later on some stuff happens that kind of levels the playing field, but I remember a lot of
mm,
people talking about how it was kind of unfair at the beginning.
yeah, his powers are real OP, but I like
He's the guy who can stop time, right?
no, he's the one that pretty much can change anything that is organic into something else organic.
Oh yes,
Yeah, Giorno. So yeah,
Giorno.
Giorno. Yeah, but the rest of the cast is actually fun, and this one in this season, I think they hype up the crazy stuff, the meme craziness.
Oh yeah, I think that's
Yeah,
when they start kind of leaning into the absurdity.
yeah, because you got people licking other people's sweat to figure out if they are lying. Some weird dancing going on, but yeah, so far it's fun. Let's see. So that I forgot to say last week, but I also start last week. Yeah, last week or the week before. Two shows that are ending this season on Hulu. They started their final season. Breeders and Reservation Dogs. They started last week, and both of them they did like the first 2 episodes. So this week was the third episode for each. Uh, the third this week's episode for Reservation Dogs was holy crap. It was brutal. Like they're going to really the story is really into what people did to Native Americans back in the day. Like I don't know if
Oh
you're.
yes,
It's something similar. I don't know if you remember the story that out of Canada a couple months ago or last year.
I was gonna say someone that I know that's actually from Canada said that there were some parallels to what happened
Yeah,
on the
yeah,
reservation.
yeah. This episode did really on your face parallel about that, and holy crap, yeah, it was really brutal. Those two, then my adventures with Superman. This latest episode, they went into the multiverse, so that's interesting.
Yeah,
But
there was like
there's
a council of what's their
Lois's.
names? Yeah.
Yeah, it was really fun. But I fear there's gonna be yet another controversy or discussion on online regarding Lois because they set up a little thing at the end that if the writers lean into it, I can see once again another internet stuff going on. But we'll see. What else? Harley Quinn. So far, still funny. What we do in the shadows. This week's episode was also funny. The is it the A plot or the B plot? I mean, there were both. I mean, the both A and B were like almost the same importance. But I like more the I want to say B plot with Colin Robinson, and we get a movie star cameo as themselves, so it was really funny. What else? The restoration. I think that's it. If I'm not mistaken, I wanted to go see the Haunted Mansion, but I couldn't this week. So I was probably gonna see it next week on a double feature because I was trying to see if I can do a double feature this week, but I didn't saw anything else coming out that I wanted to see, or at least that I wanted to see enough to make a double feature. But I know next week I have Blue Beetle coming out, so maybe I could do it with that one.
Which
And I
so far
think,
has been getting good reviews.
oh yeah, it's getting good reviews, so I'm very happy about that, especially having a Latino superhero. So that's gonna be really good. Yeah, and I know also Gran Turismo is supposed to come out, but I seen also mixed reviews for the most part on it. Uh, I think at this point it's just people making fun of the whole. I raced this track so million times. Kind of memes and stuff
Yeah, I've
about
heard
that.
it's kind of stupid, and the story that it's based on, which is true, is kind of
So,
dumb.
yeah,
Also,
yeah, it's supposed to be based on a true story. Oh, it is based on a true story actually. Not supposed to.
right?
It is. But yeah, that and yeah, that's pretty much it. Not much. I mean, other than that, like I said, and into the Across the Spider Verse came out this week on digital. So obviously, I bought it and I seen it at least 3 more times since because I'm a nerd and I love that movie. But yeah, and I think that's it for the stuff that I've been doing. Yeah, I haven't played much games. Well, there's one game that I play, but it's related more in the news section, which I think we can jump into it. Let me
Sure.
just more check if I should start with that. I guess I'm gonna start with an update on the strikes. So yesterday, apparently, the studios and the Writers Guild meet up to try to negotiate once again. This time, the WAG, the WGA, said that they're gonna go over the stuff that the studios responded to them over the weekend, and they should be answering next week whether or not they accept the conditions or the counter proposals from the studios. Also, they decided to instead of and just going and telling everyone what's going on, they're gonna go into need to know basis, like trying to keep, I guess, the information as tight for the moment. So we'll see on that. I mean, a lot of people online, especially those in the media and movie stuff that aren't related to the studios, are like, this might look like a good news, or at least it sounds positive that they're taking
It's
the time.
trending in the right direction. What
Yes.
still concerns me is the fact that they're doing a need to know basis kind of thing. That kind of sounds like the studios are still not working with them, but I guess we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, so we should be getting some answers next week whether or not the Writers Guild decided to go with any propositions that the studios gave them, and obviously that leads to see how the studios are gonna go regarding the Actors Guild, which is still striking. But yeah, we'll see mostly next week. Related to the strike, let me just double check that I have the right. Apparently, Netflix is gonna be having his own issue over in Korea, in South Korea, because apparently the Korean content that they have there, like Squid Games and all those kind of shows that are making money for Netflix, apparently the actors over there are not getting any residuals from streaming, and the union might go into strike over there as well. So yeah, Netflix might be screwed a little bit more.
Yeah, they're and apparently they were using AI also, or is that what you just said?
No, they're not getting residuals.
Oh yeah. Apparently they were also caught. Someone I don't know if you saw, they were trying to use AI for writing scripts or something.
Oh, what I
And another
yeah.
studio was apparently using AI to create art. So that's fun.
Oh, the thing that I saw, and I guess I was part of this as the news as well, is that Disney apparently is gonna set up AI group, I guess, to go over to oversee how AI can help them to make cheaper movie, improve or make movies. I guess that's the only
Yeah,
thing. That's the only the thing that I seen with AI, aside from the many reports about Disney and other studios using scanning actors for without permission for different films and prior films and stuff like that. Which obviously now we know, oh, it's probably gonna be for AI related stuff.
yeah. I think Netflix. Someone had kind of leaked that they were in talks. I don't remember what the platform was or whatever
Mhm.
AI that they were going to use, but they were heavily looking into possibly using AI for writing scripts going forward, which I think is hilarious because, like, if you try and have AI write something for you in English, it's absolute garbage. It's so many edits. It's cheaper just to have someone write it for you from the beginning. So I don't understand what they think they're saving, but
Yeah.
it's gonna be a crazy rest of this week because I think that not only are they on strike, but United Auto Workers are also apparently going to go on strike too.
Mm.
So it's gonna be. I mean, the auto workers are obviously not in film.
Oh yeah,
but
yeah.
it is going to affect a lot of other stuff too. So.
Oh yeah, for sure. Also, due to the strike, the Emmys have officially been pushed to January 15. We will see whether I think the original take was November or something like that, or September, and yeah, something about around that time. But because of the strike, they're gonna be moving to this January 15. It remains to be seen if they're gonna move it once again or what they're gonna do, since uh, there might be a chance that the strike is gonna continue by then. We'll see. Let's see. This is not a strike, but we got some news from Disney had its earners call this week, and some news came out of that. The first thing was that Disney Plus is taking a note from Netflix, and they're going to start limiting password sharing in 2024. Apparently, Netflix is reporting that actually helped them, and they increased their subscribers after they did that. So I guess Disney is going to do the same. And also, prices are going to go up for some other plans, not all of them. The plan with no ads, I guess the regular one is, or the premium, whatever they call it, is gonna go from 10.99 to 13.99. Meanwhile, Hulu alone is gonna go from 14.99 to 17.99. One thing that I noticed, and based on the reports that I saw, that the bundle is not gonna change in price, which is interesting.
I
And
was just
actually,
gonna bring that
yeah,
up. I don't understand why they're raising the individual prices, but the bundle prices are staying the same.
I'm gonna
The same thing
guess.
with like the if you pay for supposedly, and this hasn't actually been confirmed yet, but supposedly the yearly cost for Disney Plus is not going to change either.
Mm,
It's just the
I'm
monthly, which
I'm
is
guess
I don't
yeah
understand.
I'm guessing that they're doing that to force people to get the bundle or the yearly plans. I'm gonna guess that's the only reason that they're doing that.
I've been seeing a
Especially,
lot, a
es-
lot of people on TikTok and Twitter are
especially
really
yes,
pissed.
especially if they're gonna start doing the sharing password cracking.
Right.
For some, uh, then people that are gonna have to get it themselves for themselves. The better option is gonna be either pay yearly once again, one time fee, or just go for the bundle, which either way is gonna help. Is beneficial to Disney, so I guess that's the reason.
What is really funny to me though is we were trying to get away from the bundle kind of cable model, and
Oh
we're
yeah,
just literally ending up back there anyways.
oh yeah. That's one thing a lot of people are saying that.
It's literally going to be the same price as what we were paying for cable,
Yeah,
10 years ago.
all of this eventually is gonna lead back to cable. Another things that came out of the earners call was it looks like Echo and Deadpool have been delayed. Echo was supposed to be released in November of this year, everything all the whole show at once, but it's no longer on the 2023 sheet, the release sheet, I guess, that they showed during uh, the call, while Deadpool was supposed to be slated for early 2024, and apparently now is on mid to late 2024 call sheet. And obviously, this makes sense because they had to stop because of the strike.
Right.
And then the other thing that is kind of related to the strike as well is apparently Bobby B said that he wishes that the strike could end, that he could, how he said it. He was noted as saying that if he could do something to help end the strike, he will do it. And a lot of people were like, you were talking shit about the strike a couple weeks ago, and you can end it if you help these people and agree to the deal.
Oh, you're talking about Bob Iger?
Yeah,
Yeah, on the earnings call, it was very tone deaf again. And this is the
yeah,
third time he's been on the record kind of being an asshole.
yeah. That
Oh, I'm
was.
not going to get my billions of dollars. Shut the fuck up.
I know that was kind of stupid. Oh yeah, and there was one more thing. Well, I had two more strike related stuff, but another thing that happened this week. In fact, it happened yesterday, I think. Stephen Amell was seen at one of the strike locations striking, and people are like, "Oh, PR just got to him and told him he has to do it because he's gonna be screwed."
Yeah,
And
he
they,
was. I think they had to sit down with him and were like, "Bruh, if you
yeah,
keep saying this shit, we're gonna blackball you, and you're not gonna work on any Union movies ever."
yeah, and they took a. There's a picture circulating, and people are making fun of him, and they're like,
He
"Oh,
had like
he,
this sour look on his face in some
oh yeah,
photos too,
for sure, for sure."
which was really funny.
Also, because also I saw early this week that the cast of the Arrowverse, pretty much, Mark Guggenheim, who was the pretty much the producer behind all the shows, was leading a strike. Was leading was trying to get all the cast members that he could to strike on one certain day this week, and obviously Amel wasn't there because I think he was striking in New York, and the or 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 somewhere else, and the strike, this Arrowverse strike was actually in California, or maybe the opposite.
What
But
was it, California or Georgia? Someone was on the East Coast, someone was on the West Coast. I
yes,
forget.
yeah, someone was on the East Coast, the other one was on the West Coast. So that was the funny thing. People were saying that maybe because he wasn't invited, he had to go and do it anyways. But yeah.
Yeah. What I did see this morning was apparently the whole cast of Parks and Rec got together,
Oh yeah,
including
little
Little
Sebastian.
Sebastian, and they had a great time. And
Uh,
I love this for everybody, kind of, because I guess in the industry, unless you're on a show or on a movie that's like ongoing, they don't really get to see each other very often,
yeah,
which kind of sucks. And they've apparently been striking the last couple of days together in front
yeah,
of NBC or
yeah.
ABC, one of
Yeah,
them.
I think they also bought a food truck as well.
Yep, I think
And
Amy Poehler paid for a food truck.
yeah, and Aubrey Plaza was in character as April.
Yes.
I saw some videos, her people talking to her or whatever, and she's like fully in character. She's like, everyone deserves a pay, even Jerry. And and her strike banner or sign or what, her sign was talking about Ann Perkins being part of the studios, the group, the AMTP or whatever it is, the acronym that they have. But yeah, it was so funny. Let me see. I have a couple more strike related news. Universal's live action How to Train Your Dragon has been delayed as well because of the strike. So they stopped filming or pre-production or whatever. I think they were pre-production at this point. And then Sonic 3 is gonna start filming scenes without actors. So I guess they're gonna have those big
Mocap suits.
yeah, or yeah, because I remember for Sonic 2 there were pictures of them having these life size figurines or whatever of Sonic and Knuckles, just to know where, and Tails, just to know where they're supposed to be positioned while filming. So I guess they're gonna do the same while filming a location, and then have once the strike is over, they can do film. They can start doing filming with real actors, I guess. But yeah, Sonic 3 is gonna start doing that in December. Let's see, just double checking if I have more strike related news. Do. Not a strike related, but this week was announced that a group of more than 50 on set VFX workers have voted to unionize at Marvel. So that's a
Yes,
good thing.
which I think is great. I'm
Uh,
surprised that they weren't unionized to begin with.
I guess they had issues before, obviously. But it's really good that they're doing that, especially with all the information that we've been getting for the last couple of years, how Marvel is pushing VFX houses and all this stuff on their shows and movies. And in fact, this is one reason as well. I forgot to say during the earnest call, Faggy was well, Iger actually said that they're gonna start doing less movies just to make sure that they having better quality on the shows and movies because of all the losses that they've been having in the last year or two. So hopefully this also helps. Let's see. Sticking with Disney, I guess. Disney has announced and they released a trailer for I Am Good season 2. It's gonna be released on September 6th. This is a series of shorts. The last one they released last year and supposed to be set in between Guardians 1 and 2. So it's like a tiny baby grid. This one, I think, it looks like to be set in the same time period because it's also baby good. So I really didn't expect it to get a second season and then to be announced right away like this. Unless I forgot that they announced a second season, but I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember them saying that it was going to be getting a second season after the first one came out, but I'm not mad about it. They're
Yeah.
short and they're easy to watch, so.
Oh yeah. It's like a 5 minute short or whatever, and it's more Guardians. So I'm happy about that. Another Disney related stuff. McDonald's early in the week teased a partnership with Lucky. In fact, they tease something coming on the 14th, and they show a lot of shows, TV, anime kind of stuff featuring McDonald's. And one of them was Loki season 2, which hasn't come out. And then later on the week, on the 14th, they officially announced that it's a partnership with Loki. We're gonna have apparently special sauce, so they're gonna do the Rick and Morty thing.
Yeah. It's kind of
I saw the packaging is green, but that's
it's not just with Loki. They're doing it with a bunch of TV shows. So Loki's just one of them. Apparently, they're going to be doing one every week or something.
Oh, I missed that. Interesting. Yeah, I saw the Loki thing. In fact, and then before the 14 even, there were some leak pictures from, I guess, people that work at McDonald's or whatever, and they were showing the packages with the sauces, and it had the wrap saying as Lucky sauce or whatever it was, or special sauce seeing as seen in Lucky or something like that. And there was it's a green cover. I didn't saw the sauce itself, so I don't know what is on the sauce or the flavor or anything about that.
People are speculating it's going to be like a play on
Szechuan
sweet and sour sauce or the
Oh.
Szechuan sauce, but
Yeah.
we'll have to wait and see what happens.
Well, as long as we don't get more Rick and Morty people doing stupid ass things.
Yeah, I really hope not.
Oh my god, I remember those videos. They were horrible. In fact, I saw a couple of them live when when it was in New York.
Really?
Yeah, dumbasses jumping into the freaking not jumping into just going into and I'm saying I'm Pickle Rick. I want Shazoo sauce. It was super dumb. Let me see. Do I have any more Disney related? Oh yeah, I have another one. Well, this one is more of a rumor than a confirmation, but apparently, at Emma Corrin, who has been casting Deadpool 3, even though we don't know who they are playing, is, according to rumors, is gonna be playing Cassandra Nova in Deadpool 3. So, for those that don't know, Cassandra Nova is a big character from the X-Men comics. She is the sister of Charles Xavier, but is a bad guy.
How many Charles Xavier siblings does he have that are all bad people?
Well, only one, because Juggernaut technically is not his brother, his stepbrother, and he was sometimes he's bad. Currently, he's a good guy with the X-Men. So, but yeah, Cassandra Nova, it was a character created by Grant Morrison and introduced in the comics in the early 2000s, and yeah, apparently she's gonna be in this film. There were other rumors coming around, and these ones are even more rumors, since none of these people have been confirmed to be in the film. I saw a rumor that apparently we're gonna go back to that universe from Doctor Strange and in the Multiverse of Madness with the Illuminati, and we're gonna see the Wanda from that universe apparently dealing with all that what happened in that movie, and then we're gonna see apparently Magneto in that. Obviously, people are like saying, "Oh, we're gonna get what's his name? Damn it, I'm blanking on his name. Gandalf?
Reed Richards? No.
No, Gandalf. Ian McKellen. There you go. Play
Oh,
as
Ian
Magneto.
McKellen.
Yeah, playing as Magneto in this film, and in that universe, they're actually family related or whatever. Uh, yeah, that's one of the rumors. The other rumors that I saw is that apparently also we're gonna see some people replacing the Illuminati, and I don't know, getting in shenanigans, but that's all rumors and more rumors. Let's see. Keeping with comic books, Sydney Sweeney confirmed this week that she's gonna be playing Julia Carpenter, the second Spider Woman in Madame Web, on an interview with wanna say Hollywood Reporter. We pretty much we weren't confirmed that she was playing that character, but at least in the rumor mill, we had an idea that she was. The movie's still nowhere to be. We haven't seen a single trailer, and especially since the movie was done before even Craven. I think at the moment it's supposed to be coming out in February of next year, if I'm not mistaken. Uh, but yeah, there was a report last year that said that she was playing that character. Dakota Johnson was playing the original Madame Web, Cassandra Webb, and then other characters, and also apparently the plot of the film, which is gonna be at least based on that report, that is gonna be something like Terminator. That this Madame Web is recruiting this Spider Woman to go back into the past and save a pregnant Mary Parker, because I guess the bad guys wants to kill Peter before he's born, and Spider-Man and all the stuff. So pretty Terminator kind of thing. But yeah, Sydney Sweeney is playing Julia Carpenter. Like I said, she's the second Spider-Woman, the first one being Jessica Drew, and Julia Carpenter as well in the comics eventually becomes Madame Web. She's the current Madame Web, which is interesting. But yeah, we'll see. Hopefully, we get a trailer. But this is Sony, so I don't think the movie's gonna be that good. Let's see. A couple more superhero stuff. So early this week, we got some comments came out from Gal Gadot saying that she spoke with DC, especially James Gunn and the other guy whose names I keep forgetting. That about Wonder Woman 3. Apparently, she said that they told her that she doesn't have to worry, that Wonder Woman is gonna be in good hands, and they're gonna develop something with her. But just a day or two ago, came out a report contradicting this, saying that despite what she said, that DC has no plans to moving with Wonder Woman at the moment, or even having a third Wonder Woman film set with Gal Gadot on the role. So we'll see what happens. It's all still.
It's a very, very messy kind of whatever.
Convoluted stuff going on.
Right, exactly, yeah.
Let me see. A couple more movie stuff before I jump into the big three video game stuff that I have. The Barbie officially reached $1 billion in the box office globally this week. I think, and even so, yesterday that it reached 500 million in the US yesterday, so that's really good. This made Barbie the highest grossing movie directed solely by a woman. So good job for Greta Gerwig. And Oppenheimer, I know yesterday as well, or this week, reached 400 million. So also doing good. But yeah, we are in the Barbie war, and we're just living in it.
Yes.
Then the other thing that I saw, and I didn't expect it to see this, especially since it's 2023. Sharknado is gonna have a 2 night event on August 15 and 16. Uh, uh, a 2 night event re-releasing the first film for a 10-year anniversary. Uh, the film is going to be fully remastered, and apparently it's going to have hundreds of new special effects. So I have no idea what that means. I guess they gonna fix the CG or make it bad on purpose to make fun of Marvel's current BFX issues or the Flash, which wouldn't surprise me if they did that. But yeah,
Yeah,
Sharknado.
it's very interesting. I did not expect this movie to have that much of a cult following.
Or to have 6 sequels. 6?
But yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But there you go. Sharks and tornadoes, I guess. They're a good match. Let's see. Before I jump into the Pokemon stuff, because we got a lot of that this week. Uh, Yesterday, THQ Nordic announced TMNT, The Last Running video game. This is based on the mini series of the same game, which uh, is pretty much the Dark Knight Returns version of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Set in the future, is dealing with a dystopian New York City, has been taken by the hand, and there's only one turtle left, and that one and is older and has to fight to free New York. So pretty much Dark Knight Returns kind of vibe. The game is in development, so it's gonna take a while, but it says it's gonna be a third view adventure game. So I'm excited for that. I read the miniseries, and it's actually good. And I know we're getting a sequel, and there's a prequel out there that I haven't read yet, but it
Yeah, I'm
has
excited
become.
for it as long as it's kind of like the same level of graphics and the same level of gameplay, similarly to The Witcher. I'd be
Mhm.
very happy.
Yeah, same. And then two things happened this week that I didn't expect it, and are very close to my heart. Uh, First, we got Evo 2023 on last weekend, which is pretty much a big fighting video game conference tournament kind of thing. I guess that's the best description for those that don't know. Uh, they had tournaments for Tekken, Street Fighter, those kind of games, but also they have announcements. And with that, Tekken announced 2 new characters. One of them is a returning character from one of the older Tekken series that hasn't been seen in a long time, and I see that a lot of fans got excited about it. But also, they announced a new character who happens to be Peruvian. So I'm like, oh my god!
The
Her name is
second Peruvian game character announced in the last 3 weeks.
in this week alone. Yeah, that was gonna be my other point. But yeah, they announced Azucena, uh, and they even later they revealed her whole name, and it's the most Peruvian thing that I ever seen because it has four names and all that stuff. And like, yep, that's Peruvian. But yeah, she's based on the gameplay that we saw, that she is very uh dodgy character, like likes to dodge a lot of stuff. I seen that people are freaking out over that. How's possibly gonna break the game or make her a really annoying character in that sense. But I saw the stage is amazing. It's set in Cusco. You can see alpacas, condors flying in the background. They even in the trailer, because I ended up watching trailer for the other reveals. They even had for this one they have a special music that was Peruvian inspired. They had with the flautas and all the stuff. And yeah, she's her whole character is like she's obsessed with coffee because her family owns a coffee farm, and also she promotes. She's a MMA fighter and a model, so she promotes coffee via fighting, I guess. On her final or I guess her victory low screen or whatever they want to call it, uh, she goes into like a advertisement kind of mode or whatever. So it's kind of funny. But yeah, I saw the Bandai Namco released her profile, her profile, detailing all of that she does MMA and also mixes some Ruki Maki, which is like a modern uh, martial arts in Peru that is has some ancient Incan influences, so that's actually cool. And during the trailer that they show how she fights, I noticed as well. I don't know if it's a full reference, but she does one move that looks like a part of a dance. In Peru, there's this folk dance called uh, the scissors dancers. So these people are very very acrobatic because they're dancing, they're holding scissors, and they're like doing backflips and all that stuff. So one of the moves that she does, it looks a lot of one of the moves that those people tend to use. So that's kind of cool. Uh, she just like the other international Tekken characters, the whole characters speak in their own original language. In her case, Spanish. Although people were complaining, and I in a little bit agree that her Spanish was very neutral, which I saw I found an interview with the voice actress for her, which and she's Peruvian, and she was saying that she was directed to try to be as neutral as possible. Uh, I guess it's part of how they do with in Bandai Namco. She said that even she tried to suggest to do some slangs that will be normal in a Peruvian to say, but they didn't allow her to do that. So I guess that's it is what it is. But again, even though it's very neutral, I could still tell that she was Peruvian based on her voice. Uh, Also, I saw some people from other countries saying, "Oh yeah, they tend to do that." Character, ex character from my country as well. She or he speaks in a very neutral tone or whatever. So I guess they do that, but it was really interesting to see. And then the second character, only in 1 week because Susana was revealed on Sunday, and Overwatch 2 revealed on Thursday. When was the 10th?
I think it was 3 days ago.
Yeah, Thursday. On Thursday, they announced, or rather, they announced day before, Ilari, or Iliari, if I want to pronounce it correctly, the new hero for Overwatch. She came alongside the new season 6, and she is also Peruvian, which is I'm so excited. When just like with Tekken, Blizzard for Overwatch, they go for actors that are the same nationality as their characters, or at least try to be. And in this case, they also got a Peruvian PA. But the difference with Iliari, unlike Azucena, is that she actually speaks. When she speaks, her voice lines, she has some slangs, and I'm like, oh my god, this is very Peruvian. Like I was looking yesterday, and um, one of her voice lines is called embarrassing in when you see on the screen, but when you select it, she speaks Spanish, and she actually says the slang that for embarrassing, and she says you are embarrassing, but she says a slang, and I was surprised because I haven't heard that in a long time. I used to use that, and two, just hearing it in a video game, I was like, oh my god, I was ready to cry. And then also during I was using her in training mode because the only reason that I can pay her because she's behind a paywall, which I don't like from Overwatch that he's doing that, but whatever. Uh, she says a couple lines as well during fighting or in movement, and a couple of them were also like slangs. So I was like, oh shit, I said these things before. It's amazing. Not only she speaks Spanish sometimes, but she also speaks in Quechua, which is really cool. And yesterday they dropped the her origin story video, and it's actually really cool. So yeah, uh, super origin characters in 1 week. I didn't expect this at all. Uh, Peru is getting a lot of stuff on media just this year. I mean, we got Transformers, Rise of the Beast. Whatever you think of the movie, uh, almost 80% of the film was set in Peru. So I'm like, whatever, I'm gonna watch it. So yeah, I'm excited about that. But yeah, that, and then we got Pokemon Presents this week. The big announcement. It was on Tuesday. Tuesday, yeah, Tuesday the 8th. And they gave us a couple announcements. A lot of people are saying that the presentation was kind of mid, but it was okay. First they gave us the DLC release for the first half of the Treasure of Area Zero. I think this is the Indigo Mask. The Indigo Mask? No, the Teal Mask. There you go. It's gonna come in on September 13th, so just in a month. And in addition of that, for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, they are gonna be releasing Mew and Mewtwo in a little event thing that they having. For Mew, you can get it via a code that they release online, so you should be able to find it. The code is
It was all over Twitter on
yeah,
like Wednesday or Tuesday, but it's
yeah,
very easy to find.
yeah, it's easy to find. Yeah, they released on the same day that they released of the presentation. The code is available is usable until September 18, and once you put the code on your Switch, you're gonna get a Mew with a random Territe type. So if you put yours, you might get a Water Mew. If I put my code, I might get a Fire Mew, whatever. I got a Flying Mew, which kind of sucks, but whatever. And then
Well, I
Mewtwo.
mean, then you can get the Terra Shards and retype it.
Oh yeah, yeah. And then Mewtwo is gonna be available only in Terra raids, the highest ones, which I hate. From September 1st to the 17th. So yeah, probably I might not be getting Mewtwo, but we'll see. I hate the Terra raids so much.
I don't mind them, but I don't like the higher tier ones because everyone's an asshole.
Well, Mewtwo is gonna be a higher type one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alongside, they showed the trailer for both DLCs, just showing more stuff like new characters, returning Pokemons, and also we got two new evolutions for existing Pokemon. The first one is an evolution for Appling. What is the name of this? I should have.
Dumplin,
Uh,
something like that.
yeah, this one is it's pretty much like a caramel apple. Let me see if I can find it. Deepwing. There you go. Deepwing is the new evolution for Appling. Yeah, it looks like a apple, like a.
It's so weird because the second evolution is Appleton, which looks like a apple pie, and then now you're evolving back into another apple.
Yeah,
I don't understand, and it looks exactly like Applin does, just with long eyes.
yeah,
To me, it's kind of a lazy one. The second one I like.
It looks like Appling with a big horn in the middle, and then its body is like a caramelized, pretty much. Right. And then we got and then Duralong is getting an evolution. Its name is it is. I cannot find it. Where is this fucking evolution? But while I look for it, it looks kind of weird. It looks like a freaking bridge. And the funny, just giving him an evolution out of all Pokemon that needs an evolution is kind of weird. Like I don't understand why they went for it. Where are you? I think I found you. No, why are you showing me all the apping? Anyways, while I look for his name, also another thing that we saw was the future and the paradox versions of Raikou and Berisian. I want to say I can't remember the name of the other Pokemon. One of the three from oh, there you go. Its name is Arculodon. Arculodon.
Yes.
But yeah, it looks like a freaking bridge, pretty much. I see what they're doing, but it makes no freaking sense.
I don't know why they turned Raikou into a giraffe. It's
Yeah.
very weird.
Yeah, and then we got Raikou and the other one of the three what are they? Reindeers from Black and White? Are they from Black and White? I can't remember from what generation they are.
I think it was I think it was Black and White or Black and White 2. Actually, they might have been in Sword and Shield. I don't remember now.
But I think they debuted in Black and White. Anyways, the future version of that one looks amazing. It looks so badass. The only one that looks horrible is the Raikou one.
I just don't think that
people were making fun of it. It looks like a freaking the tall neck from Horizon.
Yes, it does. Very almost eerily similar.
Yes.
I told you could copy my work, but you had to change it.
Let me see if I can find this Pokemon. The other one.
Nemona and Palma.
So I don't have the name, but it's from.
No, those are for something else.
It's part of Unova, one of the legendaries. But anyways, yeah.
Raging Bolt was the Raikou one. It was Iron Crown.
Iron Crown, yeah, that guy.
Which looks stupid. I'll be honest. All the Violet Pokemon, like the future Pokemon, look dumb. I don't like any of them.
Oh, the future? I like the future one.
I don't like any of them. I like the primal ones. Those are so cool.
Oh no, well, I don't like
the other one was Arculodon. I think you just said that. That's originally from Duraludon, which was Generation 7, 8.
Yeah, the fact that he's getting an evolution.
Legends Arceus.
Yeah, I don't know. I find Iron Crown to look badass.
And apparently he was also in Sword and Shield. Which I don't remember him in Sword and Shield. But
yeah, he was in there. He has GMAT's form.
Oh, now I remember. Yeah.
That looks. He turns into a skyscraper. Pretty much.
Yes.
I mean, he was already a building, so. But yeah, that's the stuff. And then, like I said, we saw some returning Pokemons and new characters for both of the two parts. The first part, they expanded a little bit more. You're gonna go to this location, the base of Mystical Mountain, where you're gonna meet these three legendary Pokemon that are like celebrated during one festival that you're gonna be happening to be there for. And then there's a fourth legendary Pokemon that which has the titular Teal Mask that goes into a special Terra form when going via when doing terraforming, I guess, whatever they call it. Uh, and yeah, you meet some characters, and yeah, and then they just show a couple more information on the second part, the Indigo Disc. You go to the Blueberry School, which is in the middle of the ocean. The school has this like a big area, like a safari zone kind of thing, that is divided in four regions. One is ice base, the other one is like a rainy jungle base, the other one is like a desert kind of base, and the other one is like a coastal beach or something like that base.
People are saying
So
it's very similar to South America because a lot of those exist in South America because it's like almost rainforesty with deserts
yeah,
and
I
everything.
mean, yeah, but this one is more man-made kind of thing
Oh,
because
true. Yeah, that makes
yeah,
more sense.
they have these like cubes splitting all of them, so it's not like you're going. It's a regular region. But yeah, also the trailer showed that you're gonna be able to fly with your partner Pokemon, the one that you ride, only on this section of the game. I know
So dumb.
they tease that eventually you're gonna be able to unlock this power completely. So probably by the second, third part of the game, because the way that the trailer went off, it looks like you're gonna be returning to Area Zero for something, which is, I mean, the name of the DLC is the Treasure of Area Zero, so it makes sense that we'll go over there eventually. But neither of the DLC parts are featuring Area Zero, so I guess we're gonna get a third part by default of the story, and that's where the flying is gonna be involved. But yeah,
Probably.
yeah, and they show more of the trainers you're gonna meet in this academy because aside from this region, this place that looks like a Pokemon Safari or whatever you want to call it, you can get more classes, and also you're gonna be facing new trainers, like some sort of a mini tournament kind of thing. Yeah. So first DLC is gonna be released September 13, and the second part they have it winter 2023, which I think based on the prior one is gonna be sometime in November, mid-November probably. Let's see. They announced Pokemon Go will be adding Paldean Pokemon starting in September. Uh, as usual, when they introduce a new generation, you're gonna see the starters and probably three of the lower level initial Pokemon that you see on the region, like the the usual bird Pokemon, and then the other low level Pokemon that you usually encounter initially. So I'm still playing Pokemon Go, so it's gonna be amazing to finally have a with Coco. But yeah, it's gonna start in September. Then they announced a new Pokemon animated short series is gonna be debuting during the Pokemon World Championships, which is happening this week. In fact, the first episode debuted yesterday. This one is focused on the trading card game. The animation looks really good. Actually, I saw it yesterday. It is really good. Uh,
It's an
they think,
animated short series about the Pokemon trading card game.
yeah. So it's this kid that moves into a new town, uh, going to the her stuff.
Oh, that's what
Yeah.
that. I thought that was just a trailer for new Pokemon cards. I didn't
No,
know
no,
that
no,
was a
no, no.
series.
No, it is a series. It's a short YouTube series. I don't know how long it's gonna be, but they said episode one this week, so I guess maybe 5 episodes or whatever. But yeah, as this kid moves into a new town, she tries to fit into school, but is unable to do it, and then discovers this old trading card game Pokemon deck was from her dad. Then discovers that there is a Pokemon trading card game club in school and joins, and starts playing with some of the kids, and the way that they do the battles is like she starts imagining that she is actually fighting with her Pokemon. So while they're playing the card game, you actually see the Pokemon fighting each other. So
So pseudo kind of like Yu-Gi-Oh.
kinda, but it's actually all happening in her head rather than actually happening. Nobody's going to the Shadow Realm of this show, as far as
Well,
I know.
that's disappointing.
As far as I know. But yeah, the animation is really good. I like it. It's like these sort of 3D, 2D kind of mix, but the ones that I like at least. It
it's like a 3D with a 2D color palette
looks
on it.
like it looks like Klaus from Netflix, the
Yes,
film. Yeah, it
yes,
is
yes, yes.
the same style. So, and I actually love that movie how it looks. So I love how this looks. Let's see. Then we got a new trailer for Detective Pikachu 2. They released even more information about the game that you can team up with other Pokemon. The only one that they showed teaming up in this trailer was with a Growlite. You can ride it, and it can follow the scent of the stuff that whatever you wanna do. But they said that you might be able to do more stuff with other Pokemon. Then they announced that the same day that after the presentation, the original Pokemon trading card game for the Game Boy and Pokemon Stadium 2 for the Nintendo 64 will be available on the Nintendo Switch Online service, uh, which it is right now available if you have it. I I remember playing that Pokemon trading card game on the Game Boy.
I played the shit out of it. I played
Oh
that and
yeah,
Pokemon
me
Pinball
too.
on Game Boy Color a lot.
Oh yeah, I did the same with those two. I never played
The other
Pokemon
interesting
Stadium.
thing was they along with that they announced that you could play Pokemon Stadium 2.
Yeah, I said Pokemon Stadium 2.
Oh,
Yeah, I never played Pokemon Stadium 2. I played the original, but never did 2.
I played both of them, but I played 2 more because it had all the same Pokemon, but it also had Gold and Silver in it.
Yeah.
Uh, Plus, I liked the move sets and stuff better in the second Pokemon Stadium game.
Mm,
But I'm excited. I'm
yeah,
glad we're getting more games for the Virtual Console.
yeah, those are officially right now on the Nintendo Switch Online. I don't know how they're doing with Pokemon Stadium and Stadium 2 since that one is supposed to be reading your game data.
Yeah, I read that and I was very confused because how are you reading N64 game data?
Especially
If
for gold
you're
and gold, silver, red, and blue, that not all the Pokemons are available on unless it's reading home, Pokemon Home.
But even then, I don't think you can transfer all the way up from because there was a cutoff where the Game Boy games didn't
Yeah,
transfer to the DS games.
but I think the first gen and second gen are available in other games that you can transfer to. So technically, you can have those two generations already on Pokemon Home easily.
Yes.
The difference will be that will be coming from 8, 6, 7 generation games rather than the first and two, because we don't have fire leaf, fire red or green leaf or gold, soul silver and hard gold on the Switch anyway. So there's no port for those. So there is no way to win.
No, but the Heart. Well, I don't think Heart Gold and Soul Silver could go into the Pokebank.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You cannot win Pokemon from either of those games. The only, like I said, the only Pokemons that you can get from Gen 1 and 2 into Pokemon Home or the Switch easily will be from later games, like whoever appears on Sword and Shield or uh,
I think Sun and Moon too.
Scarlet and Violet, Sun and Moon. Yeah, whoever appears in those games. And maybe Pokemon Go, because you can transfer.
Yes, you can transfer Pokemon from Pokemon Go now. They added
Yeah.
that I think at the beginning of this year.
Oh yeah.
But I
It
don't
is.
understand how it works because like the leveling system's all fucked up.
Yeah, I don't know how that works on. Yeah, so
'Cause
I'm
they go by
wondering.
CP or whatever in Pokemon Go,
Uh,
but they go by level and the other game. It's confusing.
yeah, so I wonder how they're doing it on the online Nintendo's. Unless they just give you a way to capture Pokemon in there. I don't know. And well, anyways, also they announced a new web series called Pokemon Paldean Wins. It's gonna debut on September 6th on the Pokemon on the YouTube channel. This one is more. It's gonna be set in obviously the Paldean region of Scarlet and Violet, and have original characters. This is more in line of Origins, what they did a couple years ago, or the Sword and Shield animated series that they have as well. Not last year, 2 years ago. It's more on that vein. The animation looks really good. In fact, I saw the studio that is making this is which studio was they mentioned that they did some big and famous anime. Let me try and see if I can find it. I want to
don't
say
remember.
I would I want to say they did Attack on Titan, but I'm not 100% sure. Paldean Wings is a studio. Oh yeah, Attack on Titan, the studio that they did. Yeah,
Hmm.
Wit Studio. Oh,
Oh yes.
it's gonna be a 4 episode original animated web series. Starting on September 6th. Based on the trailer that they showed, it looks really good. And then, other than that, they had more other um, uh, uh, phone games, or they were talking about Unite, X Masters, Pokemon Cafe.
Pokemon
Apparently,
Sleep.
they're gonna add the three sushi kind of Pokemon to Cafe.
Sugiri.
Yeah, the Sujuri Pokemon. And then obviously they have Pokemon Sleep, which I tried and I don't get it, and just
I tried it
uninstall it.
once and I have no idea how the hell it's supposed to work. I don't know if it's reading my brainwaves or it's using, I don't know what the hell it's doing.
I don't know. They said you need to keep it on next to you when you're asleep, and yeah, I am like, no, can't do that. One, I turn too much that there is a chance that I'm gonna knock it off in the middle of the night. So yeah,
I wish
and
they had
that's
like that Pokemon Go, the bracelet that they came out with when Pokemon Go first came out. If
oh
they
yeah,
had
yeah,
like
yeah.
a sleep bracelet you could use for it, I'd be okay with that. But they don't have anything. It's just kind of weird. Um,
And that's pretty much all I have. I know the Pokemon Championship in Japan is happening right now, so
it started
I
yesterday,
saw
right?
Friday. I want to say. Oh yeah, yesterday was Friday. Though, yeah, it started yesterday. I saw cool stuff happening there. They even have a little side festival outside of the convention center that they have in the tournament. It looked really cool, like a Japanese festival, but everything was Pokemon theme.
Yeah,
So
that's where
it
they
looked.
announced the new plushies coming to the Pokemon Center stores, and one of
Oh,
them is very sus.
I didn't saw that. What
They
is that one?
have the Wiglet.
Oh yeah, I saw it. Yeah,
It
yeah, yeah.
is
It looks
not a great design.
it looks
And out
very
of all of the Pokemon they could have done, they went with Wiglet. I don't understand.
it looks very phallic.
Yes.
It looks like a long white stuff. Oh yeah, I saw that. The internet was like, I don't think they thought about this really well.
They definitely didn't think about it.
Wow. But yeah, I've been seeing pictures. They have that. They have done also murals, photo opportunities all around the city. where it's being held, and especially
Yeah, they have
on
statues and stuff, kind of like everywhere that you could take pictures with.
yeah, it looks really
All
cool.
over Yokohama, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, Yokohama. There you go. Yeah, it looks really cool, especially in the important places like the train station, the library or whatever. They have many picture opportunities, kind of stuff. So it looks really cool. And I think that's everything I have. Oh well. Oh, actually no. I have a couple more stuff that I didn't put on the news, but I just remember right now. Many park related. So just yesterday was the first not so scary
Halloween party.
Mickey's Halloween party. I haven't seen yet a video. I probably gonna watch tomorrow from any YouTubers that I go, but so far it looks like it went well.
I think the Diz posted theirs today. The Diz
Mm,
Unplugged. Yeah, they posted it like 7 hours ago. It was like this afternoon.
yeah,
And then they posted their preview of the Halloween Horror Nights food preview, which
yeah,
looks awesome.
yeah. So yeah, so for that one this week they had like it was a pay event to go and preview for, well, quote unquote, for free. You are able to eat everything, but you pay for to get inside. Uh, all the stuff that they're gonna feature for Halloween Horror Nights, and they have booth theme for every single haunted house, or at least related to the stuff that they're gonna be serving. And it looks really it looked really cool, the stuff that they have for food wise.
Hmm.
Yeah, I like the Fedra rations that they
Yeah,
have.
that one I'm the most excited to try. And they had I forget what it was. It was a pun about steaks, and it was a coffin shaped like bun with something in it.
Ooh.
Looked really good.
I like the snowball based on the
Yes,
jetty. Like it had, I think it was red velvet chocolate inside to simulate fresh or blood. They had the pizza from Stranger Things.
and they had the
Then
walking taco, which I don't know what that's a reference to, but that was pretty funny.
yeah, they had the Fedra rations was it's pretty much raviolis with mushrooms. You know,
Yes.
because mushrooms. Walking Dead. I mean, Last of Us. Uh, what was the other thing that I saw that I wanted to try?
The poutine both look really good.
Oh, the
They,
poutine. Yeah,
they had a burnt end poutine, and then they had a bloody campground poutine, which was
yeah.
like Asian char siu pork with cheese curds and scallions, which looked really, really good.
And there was a hamburger that looked black, like a
Oh, the
bun.
peanut butter burger.
Yeah, that's the. When I heard the peanut butter, I was like, oh, I don't like peanut butter, but I wanna
Well,
try.
your loss.
But I
Does
wanna
it
try.
sound?
But I wanna try the hamburger because it's black. And they said that it had some, not only peanut butter, but it has some jam in it. I want to
I
say,
think so. Yeah.
like, it was kind of sweet, so I'm like, oh, I want to try it, but it's peanut butter. But yeah, the
The garlic
poutine.
Philly cheesesteak. That's the one I was thinking of, where it's a
Ooh,
black cheesesteak bun with a. It's supposed to be like the coffin, and then they have a wooden quote unquote steak through it.
oh,
But
that's.
looks pretty good.
Let me see what
Um,
else.
what was the other thing? They had like a Rice Krispie treats that looked like ground beef,
Oh,
which I thought was pretty
yeah.
funny.
The other thing that I saw that I want to try is the walking taco,
Yeah, I don't know what
which,
that's a reference to.
well, I don't know what it's a reference to, but I mean, I don't know reference to Halloween Horror Nights, but I know this is a thing in California. From the Mexican community that they introduce over there. Uh,
Hmm.
Pretty much make a taco inside a bag, open bag of Fritos, and they also put Fritos because it's the crunchy stuff. So
Gotcha. I
they,
guess that's a reference then to. I still don't understand what that's supposed to be a reference to, but it still looks good.
oh yeah, I wanted to try that. I discovered that after the last time I went to California, so I was like, fuck, I couldn't try it, but yeah. They had the walking taco, which is Frito chips topped with taco beef, shredded mozzarella, black beans, queso, pico de gallo, shredded lettuce, sour cream, and cilantro. And they had the vegan version, which has vegan chorizo, and everything else is the same. I have a list
I would
as
try
well.
both.
Yeah. They had the Surfer Boy French Hawaiian French bread pizza. I don't know why they say French twice. Uh, but this is from the Stranger Things things. It's a bread French style pizza with crispy spam, pineapple, chutney, jalapenos, scallion, and mozzarella. And there's a
When they said
vegan.
chutney, that was what got me because I don't like regular pineapple on pizza, but
Uh
pineapple
huh.
chutney because it's made like almost pickled, kind of. Like
Ah.
that sounds
Oh,
really good.
so that's what chutney is. Okay. There's a vegan version that has vegan sausages and mozzarella and vegan mozzarella. The Left Behind ravioli, which is the food rations from Fedra. This is a mini cheese ravioli with marinara, truffle cream, and tempura fried enoki mushrooms. So they have two types. There's a green one and a more beige color. That looks like the infected. It's kind of good.
Yes.
The peanut butter burger, because broad, is a smash burger with peanut butter sauce, raspberry jelly, cheddar cheese, sorry, shaved onions, jalapeno bacon, and cherry peppers on a vampire bun. The vampire bun is actually red with some black on top, from what I see here.
Yeah. I would try it. I don't know if I would like it just because I've never had peanut butter on a
Yeah,
burger, but that's
I
like a
went.
California thing to do apparently.
Yeah, I want to try it. I guess we can get one and try half and half and see if we like it.
I'd be willing to do that.
Yeah, because there's no way I'm gonna eat the whole thing if I don't like it even. They got the burnt ends poutine, crispy fries topped with beefless burnt ends gravy, vegan cheeses and scallions. Oh, this is a vegan one. I didn't know that. They have the bloody campground poutine, crispy fried topped with Asian inspired gravy. I don't know what that means. Char siu, roasted pork, cheese curd, scallions, and crispy. This one sounds amazing.
I think they mean a gravy that's got a lot of soy sauce and mirin and
Yeah,
stuff in it.
I'm gonna submit that. But anyways, this one sounds amazing.
This one sounds really good.
They got the fry until the end. Comes in a popcorn butts, like a old school theater one. This is a fried popcorn chicken toast in Nashville hot sauce. Ooh. Drizzled with ranch, topped with scallions and chili threads. Holy crap. Yeah, this is gonna be super spicy. Oh, this is the other thing that I wanted to try. The Hellfire mini cake. This is a layer chocolate cake with mango cayenne filling and topped with a chocolate guitar. This is based on Stranger Things.
Yes.
Yeah, mango filling. I want to try that one. This is the other thing that I wanted. This one I want to try so bad. The pumpkin dulce de leche puff. Uh, this is a pumpkin and dulce de leche filled puff topped with whipped ganache, pumpkin seed, and a gold um sorry and gold essence. But yeah, this one, oh, it looks so fucking good. There's the Brody Snowball, which I talked about. This is a chocolate cake with marshmallows, buttercream, and desiccated coconut. They have the trick or treat bucket. It looks like a tiny bucket. uh, this one I will get it because it has it's a chocolate chip creme brulee topped with peanut butter, buttercream. So now Caramel popcorn, candy corn, no. M&M's, Reese's Pieces, no. And licorice strips. They already got me out with three of those things.
Yeah, I'm not into that.
Yeah, not into that. And then they had the Oreo Mommy Pop, which is an Oreo cheesecake with pop candy ice. It's shaped like a mommy. Yeah,
Yeah, that one I might try.
yeah. Those are only the specials. Other than that, everything looks the same. There's some. Oh wait, there's something else. There is something called the Witch's Spell Cauldron Stew, which is green chili and it's chicken stew served with skeleton cornbread. Okay. For the drinks, there is a Voodoo Brewing Latte Cooler. What? It's an Latte Cooler?
They say lacto cooler. I think it's definitely a beer, but I don't know what kind of beer.
Okay, okay. From the bar, they have something called the Electric Death, which is a new Amsterdam gin with blue curacao lime juice, um, BR Reynolds Orgeat. I don't know how to pronounce
Yeah,
that.
that's like a almond liqueur.
Okay, simple syrup, pineapple juice, and pimento bitters. Pimento. So that one is
I've never
spicy.
seen pimento bitters before. It sounds kind of gross. But it's also made with gin, and it's supposed to be kind of like a martini. So
They have something called the Ghoul Juice. Myers Dark Rum, Bowls Cherry Brandy, Simple Syrup, Mango Nectar. Okay, this one I might try it. Lime Juice, Pimento, and Pichet Bitters.
Pichat's Brewers.
Pichet. Oh, Pichet. Is a French? Pichet?
I think so. Yeah.
I might try the Gold Juice. Just on the
It
chair.
sounds pretty good. I think of the two of them, that's the one that I would probably try the most.
Yeah.
Aside from their, depending on what the Voodoo Brewing Co. Lacto Cooler is, it kind of sounds good. If it's an Ecto Cooler beer, I'd be down.
Let's see. They have a pumpkin ale, which I guess is related Halloween.
Yes. Well, they serve that in the parks from
yeah.
now until I want to say Thanksgiving.
Okay. Let's see. They have something called the Little Boo Spicy Pumpkin Bun. This one is a lesser stuff. They don't even giving me recipes, but there's a pepperoni pizza skulls. There's something called the Tombstone Red Velvet Cake Pop.
It's a tombstone.
Yeah, the African lentil and potato sambusa coffin. Let's see.
Sambusa sounds pretty good.
There is a Mayor Sweets ice cream sandwich that is shaped in a candy corn shape.
Yes.
There's something called petrified rat tails. I don't know what it is. It doesn't have a description. And let me see what else food wise. There's something called the Haunted Horseshoe. It is a hamburger from the looks of it. There's a killer.
Someone that I follow tried this, and it's a bunless or top. It's missing.
Yes. Yeah, I'm looking at the picture. It doesn't have the top.
Which
I guess
kind of weird, but
I guess it's supposed to be like the haunted horse. The horse. Yeah, so boneless, I guess. There's something called the Killer Top Popcorn Coaster. Let me see if there is. There's something called No Chance in Hell PB and J. There's a Twisted Tater, which looks to be like taters in a stick with some seasoning. There's the fiery type with queso, so I'm gonna guess it has spicy stuff in there. There's the Twisted Tater, blood and guts, and then the regular one. Oh, there is something called the fried zombie brains. This one has a description. It's a fried cauliflower for florets, tossed in a spicy Goshen sauce, garnished with toasted seeds, sesame seeds, and scallions. Interesting. There's the spicy chicken fry offals. This is crispy chicken thigh piece, peanut, crunchy chili, toasted sesame seed, scallion, and also the same sauce.
That one sounds really good.
Yeah.
Did you get to the twisted tater yet?
Yes, I did. That was the last one I talked about. Do you have any more information on this?
I don't know if you've ever had one before, but they used to where I used to work in New York.
Uh-huh.
Before we changed offices, there was a place that did they called it a tater tornado, and they basically spiralize a potato and then they deep fry it, and then they put it they spiralize it on a stick and then they deep fry it.
Yeah.
It is really good.
Interesting.
It's like probably one of the best things I've ever had as a side.
Nice.
So I'm excited to try this one. It looks really good. I don't know what sauce is on it, but
yeah, this one it looks like a spicy sauce, especially if they call it the fire twisted. There is a spoiled angry bear meat, which is a savory flaming hot Cheetos and white cheddar flavored marshmallow treat. What? So it's hot.
They've done some stuff with hot Cheetos before. This one sounds really weird though.
Yeah, there's a sour beating gummy heart, which the description is the same, so I'm gonna guess it's a gummy in the shape of a heart. The French Ground Princess is a sweet raspberry flavored ricey crispy treat, and they have a picture and it looks like just ground beef from the supermarket. Looks really cool. They have Bloody Marys. There is a sacrificial remains mac and cheese bowl. It's a chili mac and cheese bowl with chorizo sausage fingers. I guess the chorizo they made in a shape of fingers. I didn't have a picture. There's the burnt offering version, which is white cheddar mac and cheese bowl topped with char siu pork skewer. Ooh, that one looks interesting. Then the more special beverage, the Save You Tears, is an Old Forest bourbon, the Cooper peach brandy, single pressed lemon juice, agave nectar, Peugeot bitters, topped with peach bursting boba. Wait, so it's like a bubble tea, alcoholic bubble tea?
That's what it sounds like. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure, but I mean, with the alcohol that's in it, it sounds pretty good.
Interesting. Well, they lost me with the bourbon. I don't like bourbon. Just sound for me.
Oh, I love bourbon. As soon as I read that, I was like, might try this.
Let's see. On Springfield, they have something called the Good Guys Burger, and I'm looking at the picture of it, and it looks like a donut, but which is
it looks like a donut, but then it also looks like it has fruity pebbles on top.
Yeah, that's weird. Something that they call the Wanna Pray beignet and the chili libre. Let's see. Ooh, they have maggot covered cheese dogs. So, they have the description here. Okay, this is a Korean style corn dog, which I love. Rolled in puff rice, topped with gusha drizzle and black sesame seeds. So to make it giving a look of maggots. That's freaking cool. They have churro dog on a stick, Korean style fried corn dog, tossed in cinnamon sugar. There's a spiked boba peach lemonade. Interesting. Let's see, in the San Francisco area, they have Spirit Board Blackberry Cheesecake. It's a cheesecake in the shape of a Spirit Board, pretty much. The Witch's Cauldron Brownie is a brownie with vanilla whipped ganache, with chocolate decoration. They don't have pictures, but I'm gonna assume it has the form of a cauldron. The Chucky Killer Cake Pop, mocha and chocolate cake pop covered in buttercream frosting. I think, and I'm not 100% sure if this one is the one that is a Hello Kitty one that I saw uh, Universal Japan has, unless it's something else. It says Chucky Killer K-pop.
I'm not 100% sure. I think they might have different stuff too.
Oh, okay. Because I saw the thing on a picture that Universal Japan has. Well, also here there's a Hello Kitty Chucky stuff. They're selling stuff here. They're gonna be selling stuff here, but they already have it over at Japan. And also in Japan, they have this like a. Oh, it wasn't a cake. It was like a red bean bun, but the head is shaped like Hello Kitty with chalky Hello Kitty, and the inside, since it's red bean, it looks like you're eating her brain or whatever. Let's see, Jack o' lantern, pumpkin spice mouse. Ooh, pumpkin spice mouse, nice. Ooh, there's a food stand for Dia de los Muertos. Ooh, they have tamales de los muertos. Oh, Dia de los Muertos popcorn. They don't have description, so I'm assuming maybe the walking taco is gonna be from here. If they have a food stamp about Dia de los Muertos, maybe it's here. Chicharrones de harina con azúcar y canela. Uh, pork rinds with flour and sugar and cinnamon. Yeah, that's the translation. Which I love the pork rinds. So let's see. They have some drinks called Burning Skull. They don't have any descriptions. At least Halloween theme. Everything else looks the same. In today's cafe, they have the coconut yuzu eyeball. It's a coconut yuzu mousse with pricky pear and hibiscus coulis. Interesting. Highgate Cemetery marble cake. It's a chocolate swirl cake with a caramel and peanut center garnished with chocolate bats. Interesting. Hallow Eve's caramel apple pop tart and apple and dulce de leche coffin pop tart. Ooh. With sanding sugar and orange icing. That sounds good. The Ether cookies and cream coconut mouse. Cookies and cream mouse coated with black mirror glaze eclipse with a chocolate spider web. In the kids zone, I guess they're gonna have it open for food. Oh yeah, there is the garlic chili, the garlic Philly cheesesteaks that you were talking about. I see a picture of it. It's a black bun and there's a steak in the middle of it.
Yes, it looks really good.
It's really good.
I don't really like cheesesteaks, but I would
I
try
know.
it.
Oh, they have that one on the Universal Monsters section actually. They have something also called the Mommy's Curse Table Cookie, tablet cookie actually. They have a drink called the Tinseltown Terror, which is Old Forest Bourbon, Cherry Brand, Sweet Vermouth, Woodford Cherry Bitters, and Tart Cherry Syrup. That actually sounds good. Let's see. The pizza company. I don't see anything Halloween related. And then on the trivia store, Mommy Peanut Butter's Cookie Dog Ball, Knife Red Velvet Cookie Dog Ball, Black Cat Chocolate Cookie Dog Ball, Pumpkin Cookie Dog Ball, Ghost S'more. There's a macaron version of that. There's a Ghost Cookies and Cream Macaron, Coffin Chocolate Brownie, Pumpkin Cheesecake, truffle cake, rose tart chocolate pop pudding cake, a knife cake. I guess it's a cake in the shape of a knife. A little blue pumpkin bowl cake, and that's pretty much it inside the park. There's a whole list of also for the resorts and everything, but I'm not gonna read those. I already read a
Yeah, I
lot
don't
of
know
stuff.
if we'll ever, or I don't know if I'll ever get to the resorts to try them.
Yeah,
But they have a whole bunch of stuff on City Walk too.
yeah. Also the city walk and the resorts, but yeah, everything sounds amazing. Uh, I I want to see how much we can, how much we can eat and get because I'm gonna be freaking out about everything over there. And I think at best we're gonna do like 2 houses, 3 houses. We'll see how long I can last. But for sure, I'm gonna be trying food for sure.
Yes, 100%.
And like we said at the beginning, Disney started their own celebration this yesterday. When is Universal starting? Next week
Halloween Horror Nights, I think, starts. Yeah,
or later?
if it's tomorrow or oh, that's the wrong one. Uh, well, it starts September 1st.
Oh, so actually they're taking their sweet time.
I always forget that Halloween Horror Nights is not as long.
Ah, okay. So I guess Disney is the one that is starting way too early. But we still be able to see all those things on videos before we go, so it would be nice to see reviews and uh, that way we can plan what to get first. But yeah, as Disney started today, I'll be watching videos, see reviews and stuff, see what actually is good uh, based on reviews because some stuff might look good, but actually might taste like shit. So we'll see. And that's everything that I have, unless you have something else to add,
About Halloween Horror Nights, no, but I do have
or
something
or in
that I
gen or
forgot
in
about.
general. Yeah, in general.
I forgot about for when we were talking about um, Overwatch 2. Because of the agreement that they did with the FTC, they had to bring some of the Blizzard games to other platforms. So Overwatch 2 launched, I think it was on Thursday,
Yeah,
on Steam,
yeah, the new season.
and it has been review bombed. It is
Oh yeah.
83% negative. People are pissed
Wow.
because of the paywall and because of what they're
Yeah.
doing to the single player story stuff that they promised that's not going to happen now. And some of it's warranted, a lot of it's not. So kind of shitty because they're only punishing the actual people working on the game. They're not punishing like this. I guarantee you, all of the cutbacks were because of Activision, not because of Blizzard employees. So kind of sucks, but we'll have to wait and see what happens because I have a feeling that come Monday, Steam's gonna wipe all of those, or Valve's gonna wipe all those negative reviews away.
Mm, yeah, because I try what you call it. I try to do the single mission stuff and everything. Only one map is unlocked by paywall, and is the main one from this season event. So I guess that one is gonna go away after a while, and everything else is gonna be paywall. So I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, it's kind of shitty.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that was everything I had.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's everything that I have. Continue be excited about the Peruvian characters that we're getting. So, yes.
Cool. So I think that'll do it for this week's episode. Like, comment, subscribe, and hit us up on X, Twitter, whatever the heck it's going to be called next week. At Nonsense Nerdy. Let us know if there's something that we missed especially with the Pokemon stuff, because there was a lot. Yeah, I guess we will see you guys in the next episode.
Adios.
Take care, everyone.